Hello?
Hi, is this Peter?
Yes, ma'am. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Well, I'm hanging tough, I guess. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, I guess. That's what they say. How are you doing?
I'm calling from Q Dental Group.
Okay. I'm recording this right now, and it's going up on YouTube.
We got a letter for release of your medical information.
Yes, ma'am.
The only thing is we charge $5 per x-ray on this.
Well, I guess you can keep the x-rays. I just want all the case notes because, honestly, I want to tell you, during all this diagnosis and the in-between, I had contacted Dr. Earle on a number of occasions because the infection was not reacting well enough to the lower doses of antibiotics and antifungal medication, and he never got back to me. I left numerous messages and sent 2 letters out to his secretary, never to be even called back. I had 2 oral surgeons do some of the work on me, removing the number 30 and the number 2, and they looked at the rest of my fillings and they told me your fillings are very old. They're about 17 years old. They need to be redone. You shouldn't need a referral. You do not need a referral for this. I would suggest you go to Q Dental and get that work done. Went in to see Jeffrey Earle again, and I had specifically requested I not have Jeffrey Earle as a dentist, but once again, Q Dental just, ignored that request and told me, too bad. And went in there, told him what I needed done, and this was on my birthday, no less. So my birthday present was to basically get denied the new fillings and whatnot. He refused to do any of the work and told me to go back, drive 7 hours back to Plattsburgh and find somebody to do it. So I'm really, not too happy about this. I'm under the voice of a lawyer right now, and I'm never going to do business with Q Dental again. So I just think you guys should have a little talk to Jeffrey Earle, and I am going to be sending a letter out to the review board. I just have to get down to the law library to look up the data on that. I got a law library across the street, which is really coming in handy. So if you could just send all the case notes and everything else that I haven't even thought of, I'd appreciate this, because the sooner this can happen, the sooner I can get a lawyer on this and get my mouth back to the state that it was before I had all these dentists that really didn't even want to do anything.
Okay, I remember you coming in.
Yeah.
But with Earle, you have to prior for everything. It's a state-funded plan, which means that they're not going to just allow the doctor to do anything. They have their own doctors there. So we have to send all of our x-rays and notes to them before they can approve it, before we can start it. So it's not that he didn't want to treat you. It was, we have to get everything approved before we can do it.
Well, he told me he wasn't going to do any of the work. That's what he told me. He didn't give me any of that. First he said he was going to do my number 3, and then he came back 5 minutes later and told me he wasn't going to do anything. And I told him I had 2 oral surgeons from Strong that told me that I needed this work done as soon as possible because I had micro leakage and what have you. And I repeatedly asked, do I need a referral? They said, no, you do not need a referral. Any dentist worth their salt can take a look at these fillings and tell that they're old and tell that they need to be replaced, because fillings last anywhere from 7 to 10 years. If you're really lucky, you can get by about 15 to 17 like I have, and then you start having problems. But honestly, he was the one that misdiagnosed the number 30. I was the one that pointed out, not for nothing, Doc, I didn't go to medical school, but I don't have my glasses on right now, and I'm 7 to 10 feet away from the computer monitor that you're looking at with your glasses on. But that number 30's got a hairline fracture down the middle of it. There's micro leakage, bacteria getting in there from the food, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out, because I just figured it out. So he stopped, paused, looked at me like, you know, and he goes, "You might be right," and he handed me over to somebody else. So the guy sucks. I mean, he brags about how long he's been doing dentistry and this and that, and like he knows everything, and he really doesn't. Pardon my French, he doesn't know his ass from the hole in the ground, because I've got two oral surgeons and another dentist that will tell him, and my lawyer's probably going to end up telling him too. So not to rub you the wrong way, but that's the way it is. And so I'm just trying to compile this information, and I'll probably be getting them a letter of intent to sue within the month. But just to let you guys know what's going on, I'm requesting that information. And
well, you can't do anything without the X-rays, so you'd have to come in and pay for them.
I'm not going to come in and pay. I'm not going to come in and pay for anything. I don't need the X-rays. I want the case notes and everything else. I have the right under the Freedom of Information Act to my medical records, and I know that for a fact. And trust me, like I said, I got a law library across the street, and I've already done all the research. I can issue you guys a subpoena from a judge, and subpoena those records, but any cost that subpoena costs me, I think there's a $45 filing fee, that will get tacked on to everything else that's going on here. So if they really want to, you know, play that grudge match or stretch it out, go ahead and try me. So let's quit poking around and let's get this. Yeah, let's do that.
Hold on one moment.
Now, implants to securely fix your roof lower dentures. Acute is all about convenience. At Dental, we accept many insurance plans, so some common things like cleaning, fillings, and root canals are covered in full. So smile, you always say less.
Alright, I'll have to give you a call back whether or not I can send these records.
Well, you can send them, and you're going to send them. It's just a matter of whether I'm going to subpoena them or you're going to just send them.
Well, it's up to you, whatever you want to do, but I can give you a call back and let you know.
All right, well, should I get off the pot? Let's hurry up on that.